Hello everybody, it's your boy Skipx here with another video for you guys here today, and what we are going to be talking about is a update on critical mode through an interview on a website called Game Reactor. So this won't be a really long video, just a quick update, but let's jump into it. Within this interview they talk about various aspects of development, Anti USA coming back to the team and them switching engines mid-development, but jumping into critical mode, which starts at about 2 minutes 30 seconds within the video. He says that critical mode is something that we know a lot of fans wanted, and they definitely heard from social media after the game released that the game was kind of easy and that hardcore players would want something like that, which is really freaking great. So I'm glad that they have been listening to us. Moving on from there though, he says critical mode will be good for people who are really good at action games, knowing when to attack properly, and will be a much more technical experience. So basically understanding how these enemies work and manipulating the enemies like Revenge Value in Kingdom Hearts 2 and other such games. And he will also be adding abilities to kind of help with this gameplay notion that they're kind of pushing on us in critical mode. So we can expect to get new extra abilities and get some abilities earlier than expected in critical mode, obviously, like we did in Kingdom Hearts 2. So that is good to know. I really would love to know, what are these new technical abilities? Are we going to get new guard counters? Are we going to get new finishers? Probably so. And will we get maybe even other abilities to change even more aspects of our gameplay? Like maybe we'll get more invincibility frames on certain moves for certain things. I don't exactly know, but that could be something that we can expect. But he's really hinting at that this is going to really change the way that you have to play the game. It's going to be completely different. So it's going to be very similar. Again, I don't want to keep comparing it, but Kingdom Hearts 2 standard mode to Kingdom Hearts 2 critical mode is a very different experience gameplay wise, and I don't mean to keep using that game, but just to give you an example, that's what he's probably aiming for. Like, it's going to be a brand new experience at that point, which is going to be something very interesting and cool to see, because I have no real interest in replaying Kingdom Hearts 3 at the moment, because it's really just a game where I blazed through it and got the platinum very quickly. But with critical mode, hopefully this will reignite some new conversations in the community, people theorizing, finding new tech and all these amazing things, hopefully, because that's a big thing that a lot of the hardcore fan base has been wanting, is that they've been wanting a challenge, and Kingdom Hearts 3 originally did not give it to them, but hopefully this will. And moving on from that, last but not least, this update is going to come to all Kingdom Hearts 3 owners for free, if you do not know that, because as Tetsuya Nomura has stated before in other interviews, that the critical mode update will be a free update, and when we eventually get Final Mix DLC, that will be like the paid big all-in-one package that will add a whole bunch of new content to the game. So just to understand that critical mode is, and the rebalancing of that new difficulty plus the new abilities that come with it, will be its own separate free update, aside from the Final Mix update that we can expect sometime maybe either later this year or early next year. So with all of that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this update. Let me know, what would you like to see particularly from a critical mode? Whether it's revenge values, maybe it's some rebalancing of the bosses, some new abilities that you feel that may really help out the game but wouldn't be too broken. Let me know your opinions on that down below. But that's been your boy Skipx, and I will see you all in the next one.